Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Lacey. I'm your consultant for the party, and I'm really happy that you guys are here. Today we're going to focus on application. A lot of people wonder, they look at the nail wraps and they think, well, those are cool, but I just don't know. Especially with using your left hand to put things on your right hand, it seems a bit daunting and intimidating. So I'm going to go through today and just show you how easy it really is. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to show you my stuff that I have already laid out here. And we'll go through and put on some jams. So I've already prepped my nails, but I'm going to go through and show you what I did. It's really very easy. What you first and foremost, go ahead and wash your hands really good with what I recommend is Dawn dishwashing liquid. But pretty much anything that doesn't have conditioners in it is great for washing your hands. So get your hands washed, and then I'll tell you, this little tool, if you can see it, I know it looks fancy, but it's really just a spoon cuticle pusher that you can get anywhere. I got mine at the local grocery called Meijer. What's very important when prepping your nails, and you'll notice this at the salon and anywhere you go, if you want to get rid of your cuticle, you want to get them pushed back, and you want to scrape what is called the invisible cuticle off of your nail. I never knew about the invisible cuticle until I started Jamberry, but definitely want to do that. So just scrape those back on all of your nails, and this is perfect for that. You can also use an orange stick or what's the other thing? The rubber cuticle pushers are good too. So once you've done that, you can also use a buffer. I think most of us have a buffer at home. This is a Jamberry buffer. It's great. It's got the 4 different grits on either side. You can buff out the ridges in your nails. If you have very ridgy nails, what I highly recommend is the Jamberry. You can kind of see that. It's a smoothing base coat, and that's actually what I have on my nails because they are very ridgy. So you don't have to use that by any means. I just like it. So I put the smoothing base coat on, and this is great for if you have a lot of ridges in your nails. So the next thing is you just want to get an alcohol wipe. Again, Meijer. But you can get them from Jamberry. You can get them from Walmart. You can get them from CVS. You can get them from anywhere. So you want to clean your nails with alcohol. Get all your nails nice and clean. And this is just going to get any residual oils off that you didn't get off with washing your hands. All right, so now we're ready to apply. So here is the one thing that you're going to need is heat to apply your wraps. And the heat can come from a blow dryer. It can come from a heater. This is a Jamberry heater. And actually, we've got a new style of heater that's very small and compact. This one is small, but our new one is even smaller. So as soon as I get that one, I'm going to be switching over. But this one has been great. Okay, so let's get started. What I'm going to use today is called Vintage Chic. As you can see, I've already done a couple of applications with my Vintage Chic. And I'm also going to use Metallic Gold Pinstripe. Now, I am just going to do one nail in this video to show you how it's done. And then I'll finish and do the rest. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and do my index finger. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to do it with my left hand to my right hand to show you that it is not difficult by any means. So what you want to do, there's a clear backing on your nail wrap sheet. So you want to just measure that up with the nail wraps to see which one is the best fit. So for me, this one is the third one in on my index finger. I will say you always want to err on a little bit smaller size versus a little bit larger size because you want to make sure that the nail wraps never touch your cuticle or, the side of your skin on your nail bed or on your nail. So, okay, the one thing I did not pull out was my scissors. You want to have a small pair of scissors. Nail scissors are great. I will highly recommend the Jamberry application kit. It comes with everything you need to apply. You get alcohol wipes, you get orange sticks, you get rubber cuticle pusher, you get nail scissors, you get a great perfectly gridded nail files, and you get a buffer block. What else? Yeah, nail clippers. So it's great. It has everything you need to get started. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna just kind of bend the clear backing, and you wanna try not to touch the back of the nail wrap because it has the adhesive, the amazing adhesive that keeps your nail wraps on for up to 2 weeks on your fingers and 6 weeks on your toes. All right, I'm going to peel that off. Now I will handle the corner of the wrap because I cut it halfway. The end part of it is going to be filed off anyway, so I will handle that part. So what you do is just line it up there. I set it on my nail. I'm doing what's called the cold application method, where I just put the wrap on my nail cold, and then I turn the heater on, and then I apply the heat after the wrap is already on the nail. The way Jamberry will have you do it is they will have you actually take the wrap and heat it for like 2 to 3 seconds just to where it gets flimsy, and then place it on your nail. You can do it that way too. I just feel like it's easier to do it the cold way. So I placed it there on my nail, and then I'm going to put it back in front of the heat for, I would say, probably 10 to 20 seconds. Just let that adhesive really get activated so that when it cools, it's going to really adhere to the nail. And then just use your thumb to work it down. Oh, love those Facebook notifications. All right, so there you go. So here we have our nail. It's gonna look beautiful. So what you'll do now is when you're applying your wraps, let it cool for a little bit. Just let it cool off. I mean, I usually do a nail, and then what I'll do is I'll take my scissors and I'll just cut it down. And then I'll move on, and then I'll do the next nail or two. And what I do, I usually do each nail on the opposite hand, and then go on, so on and so forth.